we are going to talk about recognizing early signs of heart diseases of our century. Cardiovascular diseases in cause of death worldwide to complications of heart disease and middle income countries. Between 1990 and 2021, and the mortality in the health. What are some of the risks that predispose people to heart? So these diseases affect either the heart muscle itself, the valves in the heart, where you have compromised blood supply to the heart, and this can subsequently lead compromised blood to the heart can lead to abnormal. So there are quite a number of cardiac diseases that affect the functioning and the blood supply to the body. Usually, many of these heart conditions are linked either to lifestyle, what we is an aspect of genetics, and then other underlying conditions. Risk for heart diseases include high blood pressure. When the vessels of the body undergo a condition we call atherosclerosis, which is a process of narrowing of atherosclerosis. We have conditions like diabetes, we have obesity also associated with many inflammatories can lead to heart conditions. Then poor dietary heart conditions. Then poor dietary intake, risk of various heart conditions, risk of various heart conditions, including the problems of inadequate supply of the oxygen, inadequate supply of the oxygen. Some of the early diseases might be insignificant, and they start early, and the individual, and usually sometimes you feel a lot of weight on your chest, and this can lead to a lot of discomfort. Shortness of breath might come now when lying down, and you have swelling of the legs. This would present especially also have ringing ears, abnormal sounds in the ears, and they may have also irregular heart. Sometimes some people will present with nausea. They may feel indigestion or peptic being treated for quite some time with PPIs but not improving. Could have progressed extensively. Then, as I said, when you have myocardial infarction of the body, so these are some of the common early warning signs of heart disease that is impending. Symptoms in women include upper back pain, extreme fatigue. They may have shortness of lightheadedness, sweating. They may have awareness of the heartbeat, the body. So how do we prevent heart diseases that they do not become a challenge to our lifestyle? 80% diseases can be prevented. A healthy heart diet. This is a diet that is rich in fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins. So a bit of lean proteins and also lean proteins percentage. The Dutch diet plate. You can check in on my adopted to your situations on what is available to your circumstances, so that you are able to live a health, which would be like exercising for more than 3 days or more than 75 minutes of intense exercises in a week. Nicotine and the other components, other chemicals in cigarettes functions have been associated with smoking. So it's better 2 beers, those who take beer, your heart, so that it takes care of you. Then managing stress and prioritizing. Then it is important that you get regular health checkups. At least we say that limit. And if you are outside what is expected of your weight, then you can be given nutrition. Of course, being overweight is a risk, but also remember that having a cholesterol composition and be able to know what to do and how to adjust it. Then that we have talked about, and what are that we have talked about, And what are you doing? You doing? I encourage. I encourage that you give. That you give. Those who have comments, you can. Those who have comments, you can send them to us so that send them to us so that comments coming. Comments coming in various ways. These ways. This have your blood pressure checked, but it is important that you know how to do your blood pressure the right way. How to do your blood pressure the right way. In one of my short videos, blood pressure is not a one-time thing. So if your blood pressure is checked in your blood, that you take your blood pressure when you are stressing exercises, and also diabetes. We are talking about diseases that increase the completely blocked, and then comes obesity, and then comes the challenges for the health providers who are watching this that are involved in the care of the heart diseases. Possibly you may think, how do you make a diagnosis of heart disease? Whether they are electro, some blood works. We have if you are of size or even the mass, you cannot be able to tell it from the ECG. Or size or even the mass, you cannot be able to tell it from the ECG. But depending, and if there is an event of, but depending, and if there is an event of a corona acting at various speeds and at various elasticity. So those are some of our health YouTube channel, and there's also the Wellness Health Service. So those are some of our health YouTube channel, and there's also the Wellness Health Services YouTube channel. You will find talk on recognize this YouTube channel. You will find talk on recognize these signs which can be taken. Pardon? I'm not free. So there's a question by you mean. Yeah, comments. You can also share your it is a partnership with the patient, and the patients come and they tell me I've been exercising for that. You have to stay in marriage. You can't come and they tell me I've been exercising for that. You have to stay in marriage. You cannot pull out the internet. You have to be healthy on a daily basis. Pull out the internet. You have to be healthy on a daily basis. What the society is providing for food, environments that do we have adjogging when I was in class 8. I was employed, and I continue doing it. So that teaching someone to start exercising at the age of 60 and go to more of the whole grain foods. It has to be a society. So thank you. Experiences. I think I learn more from listening. I'm really hoping that we share more so that we live together healthy. Our Facebook page. We are also in TikTok, LinkedIn, Instagram. We want more participation, more interactions, so that we know what more do we need to do to improve the health of our society. We are all together in this, and I really appreciate about issues of telemedicine, virtual healthcare. Think about how we can help you take care of your chronic diseases. What can we do to improve our access to healthcare? Thank you very much. I am very grateful. Remember to subscribe, remember to share, and also put your comments below this video so that we can also be able to interact together. Thank you very much.